Hi guys, we're back again with an easy project. This is called a tipare. T-I-P-A-R-E, tipare, a headband. So what I'm using today is pandanus. This was one piece from that I cut. Then I split it up the middle to create two pieces. I then split those two pieces down the center, and I've left about 3 centimeters at each end. So we want our two pieces like this, and we're going to go over under. So the first one is over, the second one is under. So we're just doing that there. Now this could be actually made with one piece here. So I could split that. That would make a very fine headband. Now don't mind me, I've been very sick for the last week. Bronchial asthma and, annoyingly enough, gallbladder issues. I don't have a gallbladder, but I definitely got the gallstones, so it's not been a fabulous week for me. Hence, I'm doing this lovely, simple little headband. Plus, I think you must be towards the end of, what do you call it? Children's holidays here in Australia. So, I'm going to go across. So, we've done that right. Have you gotten that far? This one here goes over this one, under that one. This one here goes under that one and over that one. We're going to then fold that one across. One from the outer left goes across. Those two, 1, 2, and under this third one here. And then we're going to take it up so it's kind of parallel to that one and under. So it looks like this. I kind of like this design. And we're going to go across, under, under that one, parallel, under that one. You can already see the design. Working from the left side again, across, under, over and under. Working from the right, across, across 2, under 1, and parallel. Now we're working, see this one, you know which side you're working from? It's going to come be the one from under here, so I can't really do that because that's an over. That needs something to cross. So this one from the left, I don't know why, but my camera's wonky. We're going to go across, under, and we're going to take that one up. Now we can work from the, let me get this together. Now we're going to work from the right side, across those two, under 1, up 1. Working from the left, across those two, under 1, parallel and under. How's that? Isn't that looking pretty? Do you know, I would do this for those that read books. Wouldn't that be a pretty bookmark? Okay, so we're working from the right, across 2, under, fold it up, and under. So it always looks like that. It's such a great design. Across, under. Do you know what you could also use? You could also use A4 paper cut into equal width strips. So you would sellotape them. So like this is the end of one piece of paper and they're all about the same width. Just sellotape it like that to make strips, and you can make this headband. And a big shout out to Seraphim. Hi Seraphim. How are you, lovely boy? Seraphim is the son of my beautiful friend Annie. Sorry I'm not there today again, Annie. I was supposed to go to church last week, but I was so sick, and then this week it's been miserable. Anyway, I had gone to church 2 weeks ago, and Mum and Dad were over from Samoa. I know I'm Māori. Mum and Dad are my pastors, and I love them greatly. Pastor Ngāwha and Mua Ngāwha from Covenant Family Church. So they were over from Samoa visiting, and Annie contacted me, and I had been so sick. But that Sunday morning, I actually felt better. And the night before, I was a wreck with gallstone pains. But I got up and I went to church, and I was blessed to see Mum and Dad. And I was supposed to go back last Sunday. This Sunday, I did promise, but I'm sorry, sis, I've been so ill. Anyway, I seen Seraphim there. Seraphim is Annie's son, her second son. She has Nazareth and Seraphim and 2 beautiful baby girls. Anyway, Seraphim asked me when I was leaving. He recognized me. And then he asked me to make him a mask. Seraphim, I am going to make you a mask. I'll get what I need this week. But I just thought I'll do something else. I'll wait till I'm feeling a little bit better, because I haven't been anywhere. But I'll get what I need, because I'm not sure on the size of your cute little face, Seraphim, so I'll just go buy a mask for a child, and hopefully that's going to fit you, and I'll work around that to create you something. Anyway, how's that? This is just a cute, quick project. How does this camera keep moving weirdly? And so what I would do is actually weave that in. But for a child, you could just tie it together. Here's the other piece. Now, I've got to say, green pandanus would be great at this. Flax is better, because flax is, I work with it green, but green pandanus. Because see how that broke from me pulling it? If I did this with flax, it wouldn't break. But I tell you what, if I did this with flax, I wouldn't get to see the pretty colours until the flax had dried out. So now I'm trying to tie a knot. To finish this headband. It's not a big headband. It could go on a little person. It could go on a very little person. A baba. Tell you what, I just popped outside to get oh, my voice has been coming and going too. I just popped outside to get some flax. been, some of my flax I let it dry and kind of fold in on itself. So I actually want anyway, here's our tipare. Imagine that larger. In fact, I might make another one. And I've got a couple of these weavings. So I'm just going to tie them on and adjust them. Just bring that up. Come on. Just tie this there. And once more. See, isn't that pretty, those colours? I don't know about you, but I love it. Oh, I thought I had my camera on. I didn't. I had paused it because people started barking a bit more. So there you go. A little headband. Little Māori children used to wear these headbands. How cute is that? You could put feathers in there. Back in the old days, they used feathers in New Zealand, but feathers actually were a sign of status. So most of the time they would just get like harakeke flax. Let me use this piece here. And just strip it. And just make like fine pieces. And coming like that. I actually like that look too. So they would have a few like that on there instead of this. I'm constantly pausing because my little Miss Pepper keeps barking. So they would just use like little pieces of flax like that in place. I do kind of like that look. Anyway, that's us for this week. Hey, thank you, Seraphim, for watching my channel. I do appreciate you, young man. And hopefully you will try this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it in flax now. Now, I was pretty blessed lately. In the midst of one of my, like, gallstone attacks, to have a phone call from a beautiful lady that I met when I was doing a workshop at Sydney Observatory, and her name was Phi Alice, and she called me and asked me if I was home because she lives in the mountains, the Blue Mountains, and I live a little way, maybe 15 minutes away from them. 1.5, something like that. And I really like these pieces, I do. Anyway, she called me and she asked me if I was home, and I said, yeah. I was so sick. So Fire Alice, I want to thank you, because you were just such a blessing to me that day, even though I was sick. What a call to take. So Fire Alice and her husband, thank you both so much for the time. They bought me this beautiful flax. Not just this beautiful flax, they bought me some beautiful flax bushes so I could plant them, which I have planted them. And I go out every day watering them. And I'm hoping for great things, put it that way. No longer do I have to go hunt for some harakeke. I'll have it in where I live here. So anyway, this is a big thank you to Fire Alice and her husband. They gave me some loose leaves, but they also gave me about 20-30 plants. For little things like this, I don't boil my flax. For other weavings, I would boil my flax to prevent shrinkage. It doesn't take long. So we're gonna split in half. And then we're going to split that in half again. And my fingernail, I have been working with, because I've been so sick, I'm making myself some apple cider vinegar, water, fresh lemon, and fresh ginger and turmeric. So whenever I grate the ginger and the turmeric, yeah, it's turned my nails kind of yellow from the turmeric. Anyway, here we go. We have our 4 pieces, or 2 pieces. So I'm going to go hold the one in the left hand. I'm going over top and under that one. This one is going to go under and over. State of my head right now. It's very, let's hold a thought together and get this done. Now, did you see what I did then? On the right, I'm taking the far right, going across 2, under 1, and up and under, to create, I believe this is called a mika braid. So over 2, under, fold it in front and behind. We're going to start with the left. We're going to go over, under. I kind of want it straight as possible. You're going to go over top and behind. I couldn't start with this because see how I can fold that over? It's got something to fold over, this one here. This one does not have anything to fold over. So that's how we know which side, if we get lost, we're working from this side, the right side. Over 2, under 1, over and under. This is a quick braid for children. You can do this from, well, majority of plants, pandanus. I would say, what is that, palm plant? Paper. plastic if you choose. A great holiday project. It's like the side you finish weaving, that's the side you also take. That's another way to look at it. See, I'm going to finish on this side, so I will take this one across. Across two, over and under. So then I take this one. Across two, over and under. This is what we're looking like now. That's a very cool little band. And as this dries, little gaps will form. Which gives it a nice look. Little gaps in here, like in there, those parts, the flax will shrink and cause little holes to appear. This will last forever. Now see how we're coming to the end. If I wanted it really, really long, which I'm not too fussed about this can just be a bracelet. If I really wanted a headband, which I know I said headband, but this is going to be a mini one. What I would do is cut another strip of that, about the same width, and I'd add it in, just slide it in under here. Slide it down and then just keep weaving. I don't know, there's something about weaving that brings about a calmness. And there's definitely something about weaving with plants, for me. Everyone's different. I'm talking from my perspective. I just feel so much better, even though I feel miserable physically. There's such a sense of peace. Okay, I think this is going to be our last piece here. And what I would do is take it around and just tie it. I'm going to pull it. This is what I like about flax, green flax, as you can really pull it and you can see it's tightening it and making it strong. I'm just doing this for a little bit of strength and just shorten these long bits a bit. And then what I'm going to do is cut this off, cut these off. But we have these smaller pieces of harakeke that I've what do you call it, just stripped. Now they would use something like this back in the old days. Oopsie. Let's tie a knot. See, I can really pull it. That's what I love about flax. It's so strong. This can be cut off or it can be left there. But I really like the look. Look at these guys trying to blend in. Thanks for joining me for this video. Hope you enjoyed the weave. Until I see you next week or you see me, mā te wā.